hailing out and proudly representing Germany. Official weight, 94.3 kilograms. This athlete is a former 10-time world
Definitely
champion
our heaviest fighter
with an
tonight.
amassed kickboxing and Muay Thai and MMA record of 222 victories with only 13 defeats and 2 bouts even. Please give it up for Daniel, the Peaceful Warrior Dora!
Bitches from uptown, bitches from downtown. They wanna get down, they wanna come around. They wanna get down with me, they wanna get down with me. They wanna get down with my homies, they wanna ride with me. Bitches from uptown, bitches from downtown. They wanna get down, they wanna come around. They wanna get down with me, they wanna get down with me. They wanna get down with my homies, they wanna ride with me. Shake that booty, pretty mama. Show your beauty, pretty mama. It's your duty, mama. Keep it moving, mama. Let my homies see your ass on the dance floor. Nobody's going just today, they just wanna see more. Just wanna see more. Just wanna see more. Wanna feel yourself as charge up into my 6-4. And now it's time to go. This time for sure. So if you're on my day, I will be yours. Bitches from uptown, bitches from downtown. They wanna get down, they wanna come around. They wanna get down with me, they wanna get down with me. They wanna get down with my homies, they wanna ride with me. Bitches from uptown, bitches from downtown. They wanna get down, they wanna come around. They wanna get down with me.
I've been some shit, it doesn't mean I have to come deal with them.
Hello everybody, my name is Daniel. At the moment I am preparing for my next fight at BFL. It will be my next bare knuckle fight. I fought bare knuckle already before. I fought in every discipline. I fought in kickboxing, boxing, MMA, bare knuckle, grappling, everything. Altogether I made about a little bit more than 200 fights in every discipline. So I'm very happy at BFL. Be ready, see you there, thank you.
Possibly one to have.
And his opponent fighting out the blue corner, fighting out of China. Official weight, 83.2 kilograms, with an MMA and kickboxing record of 13 victories with only 3 defeats. Please give it up for Daniel Nurbol!
Here comes the near.
With a very impressive MMA record. 13 victories with only 3 defeats. Might be quite a task for Daniel. Obviously not 200 fights, but it's won the fights he has had. Like this fight we have China versus Germany.
Daniel getting advice, last minute advice from his coaches as Vermeer walks out. Really excited to see how his experience plays in this fight tonight in the main
ชกใน
event.
มุมน้ำเงินนะครับก็มาจากประเทศจีนครับน้ำหนักชั่งได้ 83.2 กิโลกรัมนะครับชก MMA กับคิกบ็อกซิ่งมาทั้งหมด 16 ครั้งนะครับชนะ 13 แพ้ 3 ครับนั่นก็คือ Daniel Nurbol
that help him prepare for the clinching in this fight.
And your referee in charge of the action once the action begins is Ajahn Aliat Berdanaban.
I have a feeling this is going to be the most technical fight we've seen tonight. A lot of representation tonight, a lot of fighters from China, Germany, France, England, America, Brazil, Russia.
They did a really good job of putting a very diverse group of fighters together. Everyone in the crowd has someone to root for. The crowd has been really rallying behind the fighters.
Good fight, good fight.
And here we go, guys. We're about to start the main event of Best Fist League.
Hey, yo.
Guys,
And the fight starts. Daniel being very patient. both guys with a high guard.
Like I said, very experienced fighters. You're going to see a more calculated start to the fight. You're not going to see so many sloppy overhands like previously in the night.
Yeah, with all this experience, these fighters have chosen to figure each other out. Also, it's good to note that this fight is 5 rounds, not the normal 3. So it's a lot more time for these fighters to find their range.
And you also got to make sure you don't gas out in those 5 minutes as well.
Yeah. I've seen almost every fighter start to fade towards the end of those 3 rounds. In this fight, we have 2 more at the end of that, unless there's a finish. Nice counter punch by Daniel going backwards. Very good movement, good defense.
Very similar height and reach between the two in this bout.
Very similar. Good jab to the body by Daniel. Denier switches to southpaw and throws a looping left hand, stays back orthodox, switches again.
Both of these fighters very comfortable fighting in southpaw and orthodox.
Denier switching stances a lot, trying to find the best way to get into Daniel, get through Daniel's guard. Daniel hasn't switched stances once. He's holding his orthodox stance, trying to establish his jab. Daniel with a good 1-2.
End of the first round there. Some late blows at the end, but
this is a
little bit
referee's
of
job
confusion.
to step inside there. Referee, every fighter should protect themselves at all times. The bell sounded, but the referee did not jump in the middle. So Daniel thought the fight was still going and landed a left hook.
Here we go. We have a 1 minute break in between rounds for this main event. 4 more rounds of action to come.
McCampbell, let me ask you this. If you were the referee and these 2 monsters were fighting, would you jump in the middle as soon as the bell sounded?
I would be standing right back out of the way.
Screaming stop. I don't blame the ref for not jumping in there, but he is going to have to take control of these fighters. But it doesn't look like Daniel will stop until he is told.
Very even round to start. Not much action from either guys. I'm predicting we'll see a higher pace in this second round.
It looked like they were just feeling each other out. Both guys feeling each other out, finding a range. Now we'll see them pick up the pace and see which fighter is going to put a stamp on the second round.
Denier
Nice right
landing
hand
some
landed
shots.
by Denier. Daniel wears it well. He's moving back, counter punching as he's moving back. Whoa! What an overhand right by Daniel, the not so peaceful warrior.
Denier has been dropped in the second round, but he's back on his feet. Here we go. Let's see if Daniel will get the finish as he moves in.
Blood coming from Denier's eye. Daniel with a nice left hook. Denier lands a punch still. He's still in there.
Daniel needs to go for the finish, but also be careful not to get caught himself.
Yeah, the defense is key in bare knuckle boxing. It's very unforgivable. One punch can change the course of a fight, or end it for that matter.
Daniel, see this experience. Sometimes people rush in after they drop someone. Daniel, very experienced,
Very
taking his
patient.
time, looking for the right shot.
Very patient, not rushing to finish, letting it come to him. There's a lot of blood coming from Denier here. Oh, the referee called a stop to try to clean up the blood. The cut doesn't look too big, but there's a lot of blood in his face. And if that blood is dripping into his eye, it will be a big problem for the rest of this fight.
Here we go, and we're going to continue the action in the second round of our main event. Very close first round, but definitely Daniel winning this second round after dropping his opponent.
Daniel marching forward, stalking his prey here, moving back, avoiding the left hand, landing a good jab again.
Denier seems to be complaining to ref about something, but the action continues.
It looked like he got punched in the eye and he tried to call it a poke, but the referee rightfully saw it as a punch, so he didn't stop the fight.
And here we go.
Daniel with some beautiful striking. And that's the end of the second round. Just like you said, Campbell, there would be more action, and Daniel brought the action.
Dropping his opponent very early in the second round. It's going to be Denier now who has to chase that lead back.
He's going to have to do something. Right now, he's down. The first round, not a lot happened, so that's a toss-up. But the second round is definitely Daniel. It could be 2-0 or 1-1. The experience of Daniel is shining right now. He is moving perfectly, he is defending himself perfectly, and he is throwing the right shots at the right time. Dorian Price and Craig in his corner, some of the most experienced cornermen in the business. Denier is going to need a lot of help from his team right now with that blood dripping into his right eye. He still seems excited. He's screaming. He seems charged up. Let's see if he can change the course of this fight.
Here we go, guys. We are starting our third round of this 5-round main event. And here we go. They touch hands and the action's underway.
Good jab by Daniel.
Watch the pace pick up as this fight goes on.
Denier is feinting a lot, but not actually throwing at Daniel. Nice uppercut attempt. Daniel clinches. Denier throws. They're clinching again. No dirty boxing from them right there. Then they clinch.
Denier is lunging in, looking for a big shot. I think he knows he's down.
Yeah, he definitely knows he's down. His corner told him that. He's trying to get on the inside and land shots on Daniel, but Daniel's footwork is really good right now. Yeah, he's sliding out every time Denier rushes in and hitting Denier as well. The art of hitting without getting hit is beautiful when it's done right. And Daniel is right now in control of this fight. Another right hand that almost drops Denier, but he keeps himself up by sheer force of will. Another right hand. He tries to clinch. Daniel marching forward. Oh, it looks like he can see the finish now.
Halfway point for our main event. Will it go to distance? Or will Daniel get the finish in this round?
Still bare knuckle boxing. So you must stay defensively responsible the entire time. The course of the fight can change in the blink of an eye. It looks like Denier's wearing some cuts on his face.
Very good left hand from Denier there.
Yeah, he's throwing in bunches.
But his punches don't seem to affect Daniel quite the same as Daniel's punches are affecting him.
He's kind of winging them, just doing whatever he can to hit Daniel. His feet aren't behind his punches. Daniel's moving very well, so it's hard for Denier to find his range.
That is the end of our third round.
2 more rounds to go. Denier shaking hands like the fight is over. His corner's in the cage, but this fight needs 2 more rounds.
But the judges are giving in their scorecards. Maybe we have been misinformed and this was only a 3-round fight. It appears that there is some confusion between whether it was meant to be 5 rounds or 3.
I think the scorecards are going to have to be given back to the judges. This fight is 2 more rounds, guys.
Yes.
But from the course of the fight, Daniel looks firmly in control now. There's the 4th ring card girl in the ring, signifying.
As this is the main event, this is scheduled for 5 rounds of 2-minute bare knuckle action.
The crowd is excited for
คู่
these
เอก
next
นะครับ
2
ผมชกกัน
rounds.
ในรูปแบบ
They
มวย
weren't
สากล
going to
ต่างๆทั้งหมด
allow themselves to be
5 ยกละ 2 นาทีพัก 1 นาทีครับ
I believe
เรา
it's,
จะมาต่อกัน
it could
ใน
be
ยกที่
3-0
4
to
นะครับ
Daniel
We're heading
or
straight to the 4th
2-1 to Daniel, but Daniel is
round.
definitely in the lead in this fight. Denier's going to have to...
Definitely ahead of this fight right now. Denier is going to need to land a big shot to change what Daniel's doing, but Daniel's defense is so good right now. Working with Dorian Price, you can really see how perfect his defense is in this bare knuckle bout.
Denier isn't throwing punches and bunches. One shot here, one shot there. He's going to have to start putting some combos on Daniel if he wants to get anywhere.
This training at Southside must be amazing because Daniel is on fire right now.
Yes, incredible cardio displayed by the German tonight.
The older German at that. The
Yeah.
significant age advantage, significant experience advantage, and he is not fading at all. He is well trained for this fight. Daniel's so technical, marching forward, being defensively responsible, feinting in, moving, landing shots. This is a beautiful fight for Daniel Doro.
Denier is yet to really let anything go this round.
I think Daniel's precision is really making him gun shy. Every time he tries to hit Daniel, he doesn't hit Daniel and he gets hit about 3 times. Again, he lunges in. Daniel avoids the punch narrowly and he lands a nice right hand. More blood coming from Doro's face.
Very
shot by Daniel.
Very clean right hand by Daniel.
Daniel.
Quick adjustment of the hand wrap by the looks of it, and they're back to the action. Denier lands his first shot of the round, and he's
another shot.
A little too late, though. A little too late.
What a good 4th round. Daniel controlled the entire 4th round. But like Campbell said, Denier landed 2 good shots at the end. Definitely not enough to win that round, but maybe it's something to build on in the 5th round because he needs to do something and something big.
Yeah, I think the only path to victory for Denier now is to finish Daniel, which from the first 4 rounds does not look like it's going to happen.
I don't think Daniel has ever been knocked out. He has over 200 fights, and he is a German warrior. They call him the peaceful warrior, but he's not being too peaceful right now.
Yes. 1 round left, 2 minutes left in the Best Fist League here in Phuket, Thailand, for our main event of the evening, Germany versus China.
Fifth and final round of the main event of Best Fist League. Here we go.
Daniel's still looking as fresh as the first round here.
So much experience, so much talent. A good hook from Daniel as he slides back again.
Both fighters seem to land a punch in that exchange. Let's see who's going to win the next exchange.
Daniel's pressing forward a lot, putting the pressure on, even though he's winning the fight. He knows pressure breaks pipes, and he's not going to let this guy off the hook.
We know the corner advice coming from Daniel, from Dorian and Craig is expert advice. I wonder if Denier's been told he needs to finish in this round, because it doesn't appear that he's really going for the finish.
He's going backwards. It's really confusing because, to me, he obviously lost at least 3 of those first 5 rounds. Some were close, but Daniel's clearly ahead. There's a lot of blood on Denier's face right now. He's still moving back. Daniel being very technical in his 5th and final round, not rushing forward too much, still countering. Maybe the countering that Daniel has been doing is trying to make Denier counter as well. But when you're losing, you have to bite down on that mouthpiece and go. You can't move back and counter in the 5th round of a 5-round fight when you're already down.
Less than a minute left in this fight. Denier's going to have to do something crazy if he wants to steal this win from the Peaceful Warrior.
I don't know. The Peaceful Warrior looks so sharp right now. That training at Southside, the coaching by Dorian Price, I think it's just all too much for Denier.
Very clean body shot to hook to end the round.
There is the round. Daniel Doro with an amazing fight. Daniel, what a warrior. He got hit a bunch. He stayed in there the entire time. He's cut. He's bleeding. But the judges are finally handing in their scorecards for the second time in this fight.
Yeah, the second time. Judges thought it was only a 3-round fight, but no, our main event here at Best Fist League is a 5-rounder.
We would not rob the fountains of those 2 final rounds with a decision coming soon.
Who have you got in this fight, DJ?
Daniel, for sure. It was just too much. His timing, his footwork, he was just so sharp with everything he threw, his fitness. Everything about this fight was amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner.
6 years young.
And your winner is from the blue corner. มุมน้ำเงินครับ From Germany, Daniel Dora.
And the winner of our main event here at Best Fist League in Phuket, Thailand is the Peaceful Warrior from Southside MMA.
Daniel Dora. What a fight. The experience was entirely too much for his opponent. He showed why he has over 200 fights, 222 victories, 223
You are a former
now.
10-time world champion. At this age, you just keep going. You're an inspiration to many young folks. Do you have anything to say to the next generation and what do you want next?
Thank you for the opportunity to say something, Peter. First of all, hello everybody, good evening Phuket, hello. I want to say a very, very big thank you to PFL, but first of all, super important, please everybody, give a very, very big applause to my opponent Daniel Newbody. Thank you so much, my friend.
Daniel Dora ก็อยากจะขอบคุณทุกคนที่มาที่ภูเก็ตในวันนี้นะครับแล้วเขาก็อยากจะแสดงความเคารพให้กับผู้ชกของเขานะครับ
Just one more thing. Also, I have to say very, very big thank you to all the audience here. Guys, you are the best. Thank you so much for coming and support us fighters watching our fights. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Last but not least, thank you for representing. I thank you so much to my gym, Southside MMA on Phuket. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Daniel Dora ก็อยากจะขอบคุณทางรายการ BFL นะครับที่ให้โอกาสเขาแล้วก็ขอบคุณคุณแฟนๆทุกท่านนะครับที่มาสปอร์ตพวกเราในวันนี้นะครับเรานักมวยจะไม่มีวันนี้ถ้าไม่มีทุกท่านนะครับแล้วเขาขอขอบคุณทางยิมของเขาครับขอเชิญคุณแคทเธอรีนขึ้นมาบนเวทีนะครับมามอบรางวัลไฟท์ดีเด่นประจำคืนในรายการนี้เลยนะครับเราได้มอบรางวัลให้กับไฟท์นี้นะครับผมเป็น Best Fight นะครับฉะนั้นเราจะขอเชิญคุณแคทเธอรีนขึ้นมาบนเวทีนะครับมามอบรางวัล Best Fight of the Night ครับ
Guys, it was an incredible show. We showed the world the Best Fight League has to offer. Thanks to everyone who was here in the hall today and watched us online. What strength, power, and recklessness. Everyone that fought tonight is a warrior, and we are thoroughly excited to bring more Best Fist League fights to the world.
Best Fist League here in Phuket, Thailand at Sapahin Park. We have been Campbell Symes
and DJ Jackson.
Thank you for joining us on the YouTube live stream.
Good night, everybody.
给妹妹让妹妹上学，所以我走到了这一步。感谢大家的支持，感谢我的对手。Thank you guys.
ขอเชิญคุณอองเดรขึ้นมามอบรางวัล Best Fight of the Night นะครับผมให้กับคู่นี้นะครับ Here please ask Mr. Andre Noshnov, the founders of BFL, and Mr. Andre Linov and Mr. Alexander Belayev to come up into the ring and present the best fight of the night.
Итак, ребят, начинается теперь русская речь. Спасибо всем, кто пришел. Мы очень долго готовились, нервничали, переживали. чтобы всем было комфортно, чтобы всем понравилось. Наши парни, прям капец, как я за них переживал. 4 месяца мы тянули. За всех держал руки, кулаки. Это выскажем еще потом, конечно, в интервью. Нам понравился последний бой. Парни показали просто мега уровень. Мы хотим вручить бонус 50 тысяч бат.
Founder want to give to these fighters bonus for everyone, for each one 25,000 bahts. It's really good fight. 25,000 baht for these fighters. Thank you for really good fight, guys. This is PFL.